Yeah, so WWE, pay your Monet. We love Monet not as much as Will Ospreay loves Tony Khan. Will Ospreay had his last match in the UK. I'm gonna watch it. A lot of my pro wrestling friends are saying it's amazing. But the big thing that's making news is Will Ospreay gave a speech about how awesome Tony Khan is. I'm just reading this off the Wrestling Observer. At the time, Tony asked what I was interested in doing next in my career. I said my focus was on Japan, and he respected that. I also remember how he respected how I felt. I also mentioned that night was the only singles match I've ever wrestled against Pac. That's something I want to throw out there so we can run it back and put it between us. Dude, I think Pac is one of those guys that maybe it's injuries, maybe the roster's too big. I want to see more of Pac.
I do
That's
too.
me speaking, not Will Ospreay.
I know part of it was like he was stuck in Europe for a little bit. I think it was visa, something like that, where he was stuck over there for a while. But I don't know what's happened overall because even Death Triangle was great. I love Pac. I think Pac is one of the best wrestlers out there. Is he great on the mic? No, but dude, can he brood like anybody's business? Oh yeah, that dude's brooding look is top tier.
And me and Sid were very lucky to see him in Dragon Gate before he hit the North American scene.
Hmm. Back when we had God Dragon Gate, think back. Oh man, Dragon Gate had so much talent back then.
I got to start
Wuhan
going to Dragon Gate
Nation,
more. I went to Dragon Gate in Yokohama earlier this year.
Ricochet.
Yeah, it was good
Now
times.
they're all slow in WWE.
Apollo Crews. I don't even.
No.
Moving on, back to Will. People need to remember this. Since then, I've built a trust and respect with Tony. That's very important to me. When Tony had me work for AEW, like I did this summer at All In at Wembley Stadium, he didn't have to do that. He trusted me. That meant the world to me. Now that I'm coming to AEW, I trust in him with the aura of Will Ospreay and the character of Will Ospreay. Tony Khan has genuinely changed my life. In return, I'm going to deliver the best matches I can. Thank you. That's all I want. I just want to see Will Ospreay all the time. I want a healthy Kenny, a healthy Ibushi, Will Ospreay. Dude, I just want New Japan back. give me a healthy New Japan. No one tells you it's the golden ages when it's happening.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Those ages are gone.
Oh, remember that, dude?
Now
Remember
you get Jack Perry.
Dude, we had AJ Styles,
Now you've got Finley's
Kenny.
son.
Oh, Jesus. Dude, Finley's son had
Do you
a
ever think about the legacy of Bullet Club and
Oh,
how great it
Jesus.
is, and then look at Finley's son and go, how far we've
You
fallen?
got Finn Balor? Fuck yeah. AJ Styles?
like-
Hell yeah. Kenny Omega? God yes. Jay White, who, if you weren't a gaijin, didn't have the best run until he improved. Now, what's so funny? Everyone's like, dude, he improved so much in Japan. But gaijins were like, he was always good. And now we have David Finlay, which a lot of gaijins are happy because he had a good 5-on-5 match with Will Ospreay in it. It's like,
You know what?
bitch, show up to the G1.
You know what it reminds me of?
Yeah.
The Bullet Club's basically like one of those like designer dogs that they've been inbreeding them over and over to try and keep the perfect look. But now that it's got to Finley, it's like a pug, and we got to put it down. It's got breathing problems. It's got health problems. It's an abomination. Everybody loves them, but we're like, guys, come on. This thing's life is miserable because it shouldn't exist like this. We got to uninbreed these. And Finley's son's sitting there like, I'm going to be a champion one day.
I'm a rebel.
Yeah.
Your house of torture with white people. That's what you are.
God, I hope Nick Nemeth fucking puts on a banger against him.
Poor Dolph Ziggler. We'll be
Right?
talking about
Like,
him in a
I'm
second.
here to show the world. Let me, is that the guy? I thought you guys had good wrestlers here.
So
Everybody's been telling me, go to New Japan, Dolph, go to New Japan. And here I am, David Finlay.
we're going to talk about that in 2 segments.
I'm sorry. I think about David Finlay, and then I think about how horrible life is around David Finlay.
You're supposed to know the segment schedule.
No, I told you I didn't want to know today because we set it up yesterday and I forgot it.
I just want you to know that in
I
2
wanted to be
segments we have Nemeth sink or swim.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get to it then. What are we on now?
Osprey loves Tony,
Oh,
and
yeah, yeah, that's right.
Tony, as long as he stops trying to be WWE and tries to be an alternative, listen, people are gonna love corporations no matter what. You can't save them; they're a waste of time. Don't bother. Make a product that's different that you love, and with Will Ospreay, that could happen. And I know Tony gets a lot of hate from WWE fans, but outside of a few booking mistakes here and there, pretty goddamn good. I don't know. I enjoy AEW.
I I think whether you hate AEW or not, you have to acknowledge Tony Khan has done incredible things for the world of wrestling. Tony Khan came here with money he didn't have to bring and started a promotion he didn't have to start. Would that promotion probably have started without him? There's a chance, maybe. Do I think so? No. Would it have ended up as good as it is? I don't think so. I think it would have at
It would
best
have
been a
been like an
small indie.
ECW ROH.
Yeah, it would have been like a small indie at best. This man has created tons of jobs. He has done one of the best jobs that we've ever seen in wrestling of taking care of wrestlers' families when bad shit happens to the wrestler. He's taking care of people incredibly. He has done so much good shit for wrestling and has even been screwed over to do the right thing for people like Steven Regal from stories that are out there. He's done the right thing on multiple times for the wrestlers. He's great for wrestling. Love
Yeah.
him, hate him, he's great for wrestling.
And here's the thing, like even people that are anti AEW, people that used to say, well, WWE is the best because they have the most money and get the most talent, now are saying, oh no, the wrestlers making 20K at NXT, they're better off there. It's like it's insane. Like, I don't know. I always find it funny that you want wrestlers to get paid, and then as soon as there's a second company that threatens that and could raise pay, you're like, oh, this is bullshit. It's just like,
Well,
hey, here's the
mm,
thing. It's okay to say you like one company and go about your day. I do it with Marvel and DC. Watch, let me show you. I love Marvel. What about DC? I don't watch it as much. That's the end of the conversation. You don't have to fucking, I don't have to be like, do you fucking know in Batman issue 176, Batman's dick is drawn on his elbow? Oh, it's like, dude, no. Enjoy what you enjoy. But I think everyone needs a bad guy. And Tony has been a bad guy for a lot of people, which to me makes no sense because the stuff that, before Tony existed, you wanted what Tony brought. And now that Tony's here, you're like, oh, this is bullshit. I can't believe he's
to
a
be
money
fair,
mark.
while I do think he's a great asset to wrestling, there are aspects I hate about his existence in wrestling.
Oh, big
While
announcements.
undeniably I think it's great he's gotten all the money for people and everything, there are a lot of things he does that I hate. Big announcements, can't stand it. Anytime he says big announcement now, it's just a meme. I think he knows it's a meme and leans into it now, but
But
I
here's
still
my thing.
hate
I
it. It's
wonder. I
annoying.
wonder if he gets higher ratings.
Well, they've confirmed that he does part of why he does the basically tweeting bullshit out and harassing and being obnoxious on Twitter is to get interactions on his post so that he can then post that he's going to announce stuff on Dynamite or whatever so
That
that
makes
people
sense.
see his Twitter. He's
Yeah.
basically farming engagement to then post announcements
That's one thing I
of
hate about the
announcements.
algorithm and social media now. Like, I just want genuine voices. The algorithm has helped so many people make money, and that's a good thing. But the algorithm has also taken away from genuine voices. Like I'm just gonna say random shit. Eggs, eggs can make you fly if you scramble them and eat them, and then we'll get some stupid interaction. It's like, oh god, I hate my life. But Will Ospreay, alternative, and be an alternative, Tony, you son of a goose. There
I
you go.
think honestly, there are things to steal from WWE that I do think they should steal. Like TNA should steal it too, like the lighting. Because all right, listen, I know wrestling fans. Some of you out there are like, no, I like the dark lighting. If you're looking at trying to get wrestling to get more fans and viewers, I'm sorry, it needs that. There's a reason WWE is that bright. It's because it makes it look more professional, more clean, more modern. which is what newer people expect out of modern products. It's
Well,
just that's how it is. Look how sports are presented now.
and it attracts your eyes. Same thing with casino. Like, it's a
Yeah.
marketing ploy. There's a reason. The only time you want to adjust the lights is if the arena's empty. But WWE production and marketing is effing fantastic. That's
The
one
only
thing.
thing they do with their visual that I hate, well, they stopped one of them. They didn't use the LED screens on the side of the ring lately, and if they keep not doing that, it'll be a low pop from me because I hate those things. I hate them. I like the classic ring sides where they can go under them and stuff. I just do. It's my preference. But the other thing is that I hate, and I don't know if they'll ever stop it. Those big stupid CGI hologram. I fucking hate those things.
I hate them, but I also love them.
I hate them.
I
They're
have
so
like a
cheesy.
love-hate relationship with them.
They're so cheesy.
It's so cheesy, but I love it.
The only one I loved
Here's the
was
thing
one
too,
that
like
inserted
that to
R-Truth
me is
in.
like WWE exclusive. Like, I think if another
Yeah.
company did it, it would be cheesy as fuck. But WWE, I'm like, all right, fuck it, nice.
Yeah, that's their weird gimmick. If you stole that, it would be weird.
Yeah. It's almost like
But the
stealing
lighting,
JR for
steal
no
the
fucking
lighting.
reason at all.
Well, come on. You had to get JR so that you could get WWE fans that would have had lapsed, and you had to get Shivani so you could get WCW fans that had lapsed.
I can't believe you compared Mr. Shivani to Ross. Ha, tui!
I mean, if you argue the length of their careers, how great they were as announcers at
Oh
their
yeah,
peaks,
and the face
and
of the companies.
yeah, they're undeniably
Oh
they're
yeah,
pretty on par in terms of fan eyes. I think
that's true.
just one of them is a much better commentator now.
One thing
But
okay. I was gonna do a segue.
I was gonna say, but if you had to have him in a sit down interview segment you recorded, you can't tell me JR's not the best in the business at that.
Maybe. I don't know.
Come on, JR for a serious sit down interview.
I do not have a strong opinion either way.
Really, I love the JR sit down.
See, that's a genuine. That's not a Twitter
doesn't,
reaction. Hold on, should I be Twitter for interaction? I
No.
disagree. Everything like. I want to get.
No,
I
I
want to
always love those
get the guys, the neutral guys from Futurama. I do not have a strong opinion about this either way. You're like, thanks, Koco.
I'm excited for all of this. I think Ospreay going there is going to be fun. But dude, can we be honest?
Ospreay.
What AEW's got to start firing people at some point, right? Like you have you have so many top tier guys now that are like absurdly high tier. You could book a weekly show every week using just the most absurdly talented guys, and you have those guys.
Yeah. It's almost like you didn't need Edge. According to source, real person, that AEW's policy, unless you're a real dick, is they just let contracts run out and not renew them. That's like kind of their policy.
Which is fair, I guess. It's kind of shitty, but it's not the worst way.
Yeah, but you got to think about it. In real television, real radio, and real sports, the company doesn't have all the power. You have to fill out the contracts. That's why
That's true.
It's so weird. It's like, I hate Tony, but like he's making it more professional. You know what I mean? So
him and eventually if Freddie Prinze actually ends up doing his own promotion, I think
he's
between the two of them it'll be great for wrestlers' rights.
Yeah. All right, and also yeah.
Nah, it's not a segment, but man.
All right, go ahead. Feel free. Add it on. It's SidsLight time.
What if Freddie Prinze gets in touch with Scott D'Amore now?
Ooh, not too bad.
And they do a promotion together. That could actually be a match made in heaven.
Wouldn't it be bad? I don't know. Scott D'Amore is the hot free agent. When's the last time there's been a booking hot free agent? Maybe Paul Heyman?
Paul Heyman, I'd say, is the last one.
Yeah. Well, not even book, but like behind the scenes running shit. Yeah.
Paul Heyman. Just Paul Heyman's. I think Paul Heyman was the last huge booking free agent.
Yeah. I mean, there's been others.
If he became free now, I have to imagine you try to get him immediately still.
Yeah. because you had the Ring of Honor guy that was passed around. I'm trying to think. Ron Nemi, but trying to think
no,
MLW.
Rossi.
Oh yeah. But I don't know if he's
Then
a
again,
free
he
agent
knows
as
where
much
he's
as
going because
he's
he's
just
going to
making
make his own
stuff.
thing.
That's more of a Pro Wrestling Noah thing. All right, so some people love Tony. We love Tony. Ospreay loves Tony. But one thing we hate about Tony